taken away, erased, garnished, bankrupt, a whole bunch of words to kind of describe this situation. It's the WC World Championship breaking news. Last year I actually watched the Little League World Series. And I didn't necessarily watch the Little League World Series because of the Chicago team, and hands down they were the better team, overall team. I watched just like everybody else did to see young Monet Davis do what she was doing because she was a young female, striking guys out, striking little guys out, which is something that you really don't see. And I think that she's going to go to UConn to play basketball. But this video is not about Monet Davis. It's about this Little League team getting stripped of the Little League World Series Championship 2014. Now, rules are rules. Alright, ask the New England Patriots, and I'll get back to them sooner or later. That video's coming. Alright, you stay tuned. Rules are rules, folks. Alright. The jurisdiction, well, what you can say, you can use words like jurisdiction, but I don't think it necessarily fit. The area. Let's just use area, because area and jurisdiction are basically the same thing. All right, just dumb it down for folks. The area in vicinity of which the player group or pool could be made up of is maybe what 20 something miles, 20 something mile radius or something within a certain part of the city. So the Chicago team was made up of players that were outside of that region. Alright. Well, maybe not all of them, but a good portion of them were. Alright. And it's against Little League rules. And the adults knew what was going on, but the little kids didn't. This is why this story is kind of disgusting. It's disgusting and it's repulsing and it's appalling. But it's one of the thing that I think that people are going to get lost in this whole story is that even though that little league team will be stripped of that championship, all right, unfortunately, in my mind they still want it. You understand what I'm trying to say? You can take the title away from them children, all right, but who are you really taking it away from? Are you taking it away from their parents? Or are you taking it away from their children? Because their children are always going to have that experience deep down, basically for the rest of their lives. They're going to have that experience. Some of those players might end up in the majors. But rules are rules, like I just said in the beginning of this video. So they will be stripped of the championship. But it doesn't change the fact that all of those kids met the age, but they didn't meet the distance. Maybe I'm gonna tell you like this, and this is like I said, this video, I don't know how many views this video is gonna get, but in this situation, why is the radius of players within a certain region so small? I want to ask that question. I want to ask that question to whoever, the president of the organization of the Little League World Series. I want to ask them that question. Why is the vicinity of the players so small? Why can't it be just a city or a town like a pool and make the Little League World Series bigger than what it already is, and make the pool of players bigger than what it really is? It's really sad. It's very unfortunate. And then there's some players, I'm gonna tell you like this. This is the unfortunate part about it. Some of these children would have been locked out of the Little League World Series because of where they lived. Not because they couldn't play, but because of where they lived. I don't mean to yell and scream, but come on, man. What kind of effect is this going to have on the children? Will somebody think about the children? Those are the kids that actually went out there and played those games. And those are the kids that deserve. Those kids deserve it. And it was taken away from them because of irresponsible parents or adults that didn't want to follow the rules. So let me know how you guys feel. So WC, I'm just completely disgusted by the story. I really am. I'm disgusted. Because it's just like nothing can take away from the fact that these kids went out there and they played hard. It is not their fault. It's not their fault. Little League World Series needs to do something about it. Maybe they need to change the rules for once. Because that team was head and shoulders better than every other team in that tournament. Every other one. And they get penalized, those little children get that stripped away from them because of a distance restriction? Man, I'm done, man. I'm done.